Hey, I wanted to give you a little video on this iLogic project that you're going to be working on. It's pretty straightforward. It's just you got to follow it step by step. What you're doing is you're writing a program within Inventor that uh, will modify your shape and modify your assembly based on the inputs that you're going to do in the parameters. So you're starting with this part, and you have to rename things exactly as they tell you to in the instructions. Okay, so you have to rename all your parts correctly because it depends on that later on. If when you're writing these rules and you're changing parameters and it doesn't seem like um, things are changing appropriately, then what you need to do is come up here and do an update because you'll see the little lightning bolt right there will show up. And then it'll change because sometimes when you're working through these and just setting these rules up, it'll look a little funky because it's not updating properly. So you just have to keep going up there and do local update. All right, so here's your finished product here. Uh, I need to update it again. Uh, sorry. Once you get into the assembly, you can't be going back into the part and making changes. Okay, so I need to keep that. There we go. All right, so here's what you're eventually going to get. And you have to rename your constraints. The instructions weren't real clear on that, but you have to rename all of your constraints and your screw patterns. Okay. Uh, and let's see the rules. There is one part in the code right here in the create rules assembly. When you're doing add a port rule, where was it? Right here. If you notice here, you've got from the spreadsheet or from the assembly file, you've got between with two E's, but in the spreadsheet that it's creating, there are no E's in the word between. So you got to watch that, okay, as you're going through doing this. Um, this may take you longer than the hour or hour and a half that you may have allotted for in class. If so, let me know, and you take it home and finish it, and then pack it all up and send it to me. It's just when you submit it, you've got to include the Excel spreadsheet along with your pack and go, which means when you do the pack and go, do not create the zip folder from within Inventor. Just create a regular folder, copy the Excel spreadsheet into it, and then zip it up and send it to me, okay? And if you got questions, hit me up here in the lab or on email or something.